Hi, this is Cheryl back with you from Farmhouse Frugally, and today is day 7 of our 12 days of Christmas, and today we are doing gingerbread. Now, I am going to start with a little sign I got on the good table at my dump, and I am going to paint over these words with 2 coats of linen white chalked paint. And then I lost the footage, but I am going to go ahead and stencil from a stencil my husband got me last Christmas. Some cute little gingerbread with some ink from my ink pad and a little makeup sponge. And the little word cookies at the bottom. Then while this is waiting for the next step, I am going to jump onto item number 2. I got this for, I think, 50 cents at the thrift store the other day, and it's just a great piece of wood with a wire hanger already in it, and it had a little saying on it. I just painted over that. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the sweet little gingerbread house transfer that I got, I believe, from Amazon, and it had a lot of gold tones and the Christmas themes, all different kinds of Christmas themes, and I just thought that this little gingerbread house would be absolutely perfect for today's challenge. So I just went ahead and add that like usual. Use the tool they give you, rub it down, peel it off, burnish it, good to go. And then I went ahead and added some embellishments to the top corner of this. I had some little bits of greens left over from a garland, so I added a couple of those. And then I had a rusty bell and a piece of gold ribbon that matched. So just put that right there in that corner to just give that a little something more. And I meant to go back and do the other corners with the gold paint pen and forgot to. And then going back to the first one, I am going to take a different stencil that my husband got me. It was a pack of 9, I think, that he got off of Amazon of a bunch of different Christmas stencils. And it's great to be able to piece little bits and pieces. So I'm taking the 5 cents, adding that to the gingerbread cookies, and then when I'm done with that, I'm going to embellish this one as well. I wanted a little rolling pin, and I didn't have one, so I took 2 clothespins, the peg style, and cut them, and that is easier said than done. I used my miter shears, and I just kept rounding, going round and round and round each of them until I got just the head part off of the clothes peg so that I could sand them and glue them together. And I am going to use some of that pink ink, and I am going to just make some of the looks like the rolling pin handles in pink. And to disguise how they don't fit perfectly together, I just took a little bit of pink ribbon and I just covered that slit. And then when I put that whole thing together, there's other things that'll be on it, so you won't notice this. And before we continue on, let me remind you that this is day 7 of the 12 days of Christmas, and this one is gingerbread, and hosted by Brenda and Krista. Their channels and the playlist will be in my description box, so check that out when we're done. Now, I had this little bag of coffee flour, sugar. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I thought it looked really cute. And so I was going to just go ahead, glue the clothespin on the top and the little sack beside the clothespin, right where that ribbon is. And then I'm going to just embellish this with some greenery. And then I will go ahead and add a pink bow, and that is all she wrote. Now this would be really cute for a tiered tray, table sitter, little shelf sitter. And so here it is. I have it on my cake stand in my kitchen, and I just love the pink with the black and white. And so I would love to know what you think about these so far. And that takes me on to item number 3. I finished this black pepper in my spice cabinet and decided to hold on to it because I think these go well for little Christmas vignettes. So I just went on Google and printed off the same McCormick spice but in ginger for gingerbread, and I decoupaged that right over the existing label, just the front of it. The rest of it looked fine. And then while the glue is still wet, I wanted to add a little bit of my grunge mix, which is coffee, cinnamon, cloves, things like that. It just makes it all antique-y and rusty looking. So I put that here and there on the tin to make this look just a little bit more vintage. These are great if you actually have these in the tin. They used to come in tin. And then I'm going to add some greenery and a Christmas tree, some red berries, and a rusty star, and a red and white baker's twine bow to the top of this little spice tin. And I will display it with my little nutmeg grater and some wooden gingerbread men that I made last year, and some cinnamon sticks and nutmegs and cookie cutters and other things on my table just to show you, or on my counter, just to show you what this little vignette came out like. So this is a little bit primitive country, and I think it's very sweet, and I would love to know what you think. If you are going to do anything gingerbread in your Christmas theme this year, let me know. And don't forget to check out the other creators, and don't forget to come back tomorrow. I appreciate your stopping by, and I will see you then. Take care.